Hey there! I have 3 1v1 cannon rush videos, and to keep it interesting, I'm going to actually be watching what the other person is doing and guessing what his thought processes are, because this is, after all, a big strategy war game where you actually have to be thinking about what the other person is doing. So, and that's pretty much the only way I can win with this cannon rush right now, because no one expects it, because it's a very obvious, blatant technique, so I can catch people off guard. So the beginning stuff's normal. Okay, ×4. Probing up, sent my probe out at 7. He's getting down his thing at 7 supply, I think, and built another SCB back down to 2. Usual stuff, holding up at 8, throwing down his barracks. This is normal play for Terrans. This is how I play when I play Terran. Right now I have my cannon, my first pylon going down, starting my forge. He's getting his barracks out. It's all good, all good. Forge, random animals. That looks really ugly down here. Ugly animal. Let's go back to the Space Marines and guys. Robots. Guys in suits. Hillbillies in suits, if the picture comes up. Hillbillies in suits. Robots. Building Space Marines. Everyone loves Space Marines. Getting my first photon cannon up. His Marine is coming. The cannon's not ready. Second going down. Oh no, he has a Marine attacking my cannons. My precious cannons. So, dance my probe around like, hey, shoot at this, not my cannons. I need those. Need the probe too, but didn't need to stall that long. So he had a Marine out, so I'm throwing up cannons. He's thinking, huh, he has cannons outside my base. So, building barracks. Barracks are important. Thinking, okay, if he's going to be pushing cannons, need a bunker. Bunker increases range of the units by 1, so bunkers are useful for that. They can get rid of that. Get a reactor. He's going to go mass marine. This is Bronze League, which is funny because mass marine is what the higher level people do. Marine Marauder. Put a pylon up here just in case he wants to break out of his side base. Starting my gateway, getting a second bunker down because, you need to have a tech lab so you can get out the heavier units. And he builds another Marine, probably working on something, I don't know. Have a tech lab because it's what you're supposed to do. Getting plenty of supply depots so he doesn't get supply blocked. That's something that I neglect to do a lot. Not when I'm cannon rushing because that's just heavy. I'm afraid I don't know how long it actually is going to take him to get his air units out, because he's obviously going to throw down some drops because everyone throws down drops. I don't scout. When I don't scout, I get paranoid. So I throw up defensive stuff around and, surveillance pylons. Always fun. What is he getting now? Factory, important factory at, 8 minutes into the game. Chrono boosting my warp gate technology, get down my third gateway, starting my dark shrine, the oh so important dark shrine. Bunch of Marines. Any tech lab switches? Nope. Tech labs? No, no tech labs. Not gonna siege tank out of here. He's gonna get a Hellion. Oh so important Hellion. He's keeping his energy down on his orbital command. Always important to be using that energy. Don't want it to go to waste. It's also important to me that he, uses that energy so he can't protect himself when I run in and kill all his stuff. Dark Shrine, almost ready. Me, I have resources. I'm almost ready. I send my probe up to scout, see what I can see. He has bunkers, so I lose horribly. He's getting all paranoid because I, ran something into his base that died instantly. So, getting up there. Have those units. Reapers, Hellions, lots of Marines, Marauders. Going out for his second building. I didn't notice this one. Could have been bad if he had held out, but he didn't. So, have my guys. The guys. Run in. Can't get in. A little stuck. Accidentally attacked the building. This guy noticed right away. The last guy didn't. But he didn't wall off, so I can run around. Start killing the things. His units were there. He might have scanned. He had the energy, or he didn't have the energy. So the building lifted off, destroyed that, so he couldn't get any towers up. He was trying. He had a tower up, but I was going to destroy his base. So yeah, this one went perfectly. Now I'm going to switch over to another one where it didn't go so perfectly. Hey there. This is another one. Good luck, have fun. Last time I didn't say anything. You know, I'm weird. Sending out my guy. You too, Happy New Year! I am recording this at 11:40 on New Year's Eve. I have no life. I don't care. Of course I have no life. I'm posting StarCraft videos on YouTube. And, you know, I'm not someone who gets paid to do it or asked to do it. I'm doing it because I'm a nerd. The other guys get asked, like, hey, here's these replays, comment on them. You're good at that. You know, people like Husky, Day 9, and all these other people. HD, Total Biscuit. You should watch those people. They're the people I watch. They're good at what they do. Some of them are funny. So, yeah. I tend to sometimes subconsciously pick up attributes that other people have. You know, my laugh is the same laugh that my cousin has. I have this weird thing where I make fun of people and wave my arms around like my uncle. It's interesting, it's weird. It's mostly subconscious, but I realize it a lot. So he saw I have cannons, so he's right away knows what to do. Don't put anything on the barracks, just get Marines. Get a factory right away, because it's important. Get a Stargate, because he's going to need to get around those. Going at 4 times the speed. I know that he's probably going to drop, because a couple people dropped, and, you know, wasn't quite ready for it then. So, throwing up pylons and cannons, waiting for this money. Getting my cybernetic score a little late because I was spending money on pylons and cannons. Had quite an area to cover here. What's he doing? He's getting, well, he has a tech lab down. Getting those drops ready. Isn't this a fun game, isn't it? I'm distracting him. It's funny. He has a tank in there, I think, somewhere I saw. No. No, there's the tank. It was on here. He was building a tank. He has a tank. He's getting siege technology. He's going up and around. This is a great strategy to avoid getting cannon rushed. Because you have stuff. He says, I love it! Same here! We're both laughing at the other guy because we know what they're doing. And we both have a plan. He's going to siege tank my base down. Slow it down a bit for the last minute. But by now, oh, look at that! I have 5 guys destroying your main building. Yeah. Let's kill off those SCVs. Oh, you're going to pick some of them up. And I love my Dark Templar rush. Lols. He hasn't built a base, but he has units down here. So I get a Dark Templar down here, because he has no detection of any kind. So 2 more Dark Templar, cutting up his units. And I have cannons here, so he knows he's lost. GG! Confident GG! Yes! Good game indeed. Yeah. So, 2 games. It happens. There is a very obvious counter to cannon rushing. Do you know what it is? Siege tanks and dropships. There's 2 very good counters to cannon rushing, siege tanks and dropships. So, do you know what you do? You cannon rush and prepare for siege tanks and dropships. I prepare by Dark Templar and cannons at my base. Dark Templar can bust through and kill siege tanks in like 3 or 4 hits. So if you have 5 Dark Templar rushing a base, you can get 5 Dark Templar out as fast as they can get siege tanks. I'm a really bad player, and I'm able to get Dark Templar out in time to kill siege tanks. If you build enough cannons, they can soak up damage for a while. He can sit here pounding away at these cannons for quite a bit of time before I actually need to worry about anything. As long as you build your base, like this stuff, not somewhere obvious where it's going to get scouted, that's fine. You know, throw it away from, you know, the cannons and the base, the places that are going to be obvious scouts. Throw it in the middle of the map in nowhere. It's great. So yeah, it's a bad strategy apparently. I don't know. I'm able to win with it, but yet again, I'm in the Bronze League. It's a bad strategy because everyone thinks it's a bad strategy, and because it's a bad strategy, it's going to work. My cousin managed to do it in the Platinum League against some guy, and you know, that's just really funny. He got it against, no, he beat the number 2 in his Gold League. That's right, number 2 in his Gold League to with Canon Russian, because it was completely unexpected, because it's a bad strategy, because everyone says it's a bad strategy, but bad strategies work every once in a while. Okay, I'm gonna go record one where this doesn't work.